Hello, welcome back to another segment in excerpts from A Spiritual Ascension. So, I needed you guys today. I just quit my job. I gave them 2 weeks notice, but um, it was time for me to give my whole self to my spiritual path. And Spirit was talking extremely loud over the last couple of weeks. So I knew it was time. Um, the thing is, Spirit always helps you out with a reason to leave. Because if there was no reason to leave a situation, we would continue in that situation, right? Um, Good job, good benefits. Everyone I worked with was awesome, except for one person. And this person, I believe, is also on a spiritual path, but their darkness is so heavy around them, they haven't done the work yet in order to release it. So, as you're going to experience along your path, also, there's going to be ones, as I talked to about in previous videos, that are triggered by your light. And even though I know you will know, realize that this person, and it's probably a karmic situation, is returning in order to not really at this point provide you a lesson. But yeah, it could be, I guess, if you're on that path. Um, but they also are there to work through their own karmic um, karma, I should say. I'm sorry. So it had gotten to the point where um, my wellness was being questioned, not questioned, but I was questioning being there, whether this was healthy for me at this point. But the situation just seemed to get worse and worse. And that was spirit trying to say, okay, it's time for you to leave this situation. So about 90 minutes ago, I walked out the door. And the crazy thing is, like, she wanted to make sure that she saw me leave, you know, that she could kind of, I don't know. It's it's childish, high schoolish, and I'm just so happy that it's done. But I'm doing all this to give you my experience so that when you come into experiences like this, you'll understand why you're going through this. And it just makes you really emotionally stronger because people are triggered not only by your light, but as you go through each circumstance, your emotional intelligence, the way you hold yourself, um, the way you're able to keep your emotions intact really even triggers people even more so because they can't understand why they can't get through to you, why they can't upset you or make you mad. And not saying that I'm not upset within me, but of course, there's no reaction. That's the main thing, is not showing a reaction. So it's just about taking some deep breaths and saying that I'll never see this person again and just moving on from here. And this is my work now. This is what I do, is to be able to talk to you guys and to enjoy the abundance that Spirit is providing for me through this work. And knowing that your path is not in vain in any way. So that's the main thing of this, is that knowing that throughout your journey, you're going to be put into circumstances which will not only trigger others, but eventually you'll learn how to emotionally work through these circumstances and just be steadfast and strong. And mainly others are going to wonder how are they like that? You know, I've pushed their buttons and pushed their buttons and there's no reaction from them. So hopefully that helps. It was good to talk to you guys, be able to talk this through a little bit with someone. If you would like to spend some time with me talking through whatever you're going through, there's a link below. And also, I've done several courses on the ascension process, and that link is also below. Okay. Thank you guys, and see you next time.